Hello! Side Part Millennial's back. I just want to say I'm sorry that I've been gone for so long. Typical vlogger intro, I know. I hadn't planned to have such a gap between uploads, but things have been moving at a really quick pace recently. There's a lot that's been going on. If you don't follow me on other forms of social media, you might have been missing out on a few things, so I'm gonna fill you all in. I've got some huge life updates to give you. I also haven't written any of them down. Mistake numero uno. Okay, so first things first. A week ago today, my new music video for my song My Terms came out. I uploaded it here on this channel instead of my Vivo, which is technically linked to this channel because they call this an official artist channel, and I don't think even YouTube knows how it all works. But I wanted to try and do a video where I wasn't the main focus. A few of you guys suggested that I don't be in my own music videos. Ouch, by the way. So I thought I'd focus on telling a narrative through other people. So I was able to hire some very talented individuals, and we've created this like silent movie-esque music video for it. The song itself is essentially about a person that I really don't like because he broke my friend's heart and did it in probably one of the most cowardly ways I've ever known a man to act. And he's also a man that everyone else who knows him seems to think he's wonderful and very respectful of everyone, and he's not. So it's just sort of loosely based on a personal experience. I started writing the song a couple of years ago when everything was happening, but I thought it would really go along with the theme of my second album! Oh, ow. Which is announced. Which the second thing I want to talk to you about. Here is the cover for my second album. It's called Girl in a Box. If you do follow me on other forms of social media, whether it's my Instagram or Twitter, I have put out like quite a long wordy explanation about the title, why it's called Girl in a Box. But ultimately, as I explained in a video that I made last year, the last couple of years of my life, I've been going through a real sort of personal upheaval. My personal life was being pried into. I had to change how my businesses ran due to certain individuals. Well, individual, really. Everything had to change. It's basically like someone just like threw a grenade into everything that I'd worked for the last like 7 years of my life. I went, fuck you! And fled before the grenade went off. So I ended up going through quite a difficult time in 2019 and 2020, to the point where I actually deleted all my social media. I know, oh wow, so hard. But for someone who relies on social media for a job, that was something I hadn't felt like I wanted to do before. And I don't want to get to like, ooh, woe is me. But I was quite depressed during that time. So I'm not gonna keep you here while I go on and on and on. I'm gonna cut to the chase. I'm quitting. Just weird to say out loud. Yeah, I want to just exist on the internet in places where like my whole heart is going into it. I think it was all very unexpected, and I ended up feeling very angry and very ashamed that these things were happening. I felt like they were my fault, even though they were the actions of other people. And every song on the album, I noticed, kind of has a theme. They're all kind of written around experiences of when you feel like you're being used. Whether it's being used for other people's entertainment, whether it's being used to boost a man's ego. And then, you know, once they're done with you, once you can't benefit them anymore, they just put you back. Like, they just pull you out of a box and put you back in the box when you're not needed anymore. And that's how I was feeling. I was feeling like I was just a girl in a box. So there you go. But that's the general gist of it. The album has 10 tracks. The track list is here. The album has 9 original songs and 1 cover, which is a cover of How Soon Is Now by The Smiths, which is probably the heaviest sounding song I've ever recorded. From that album, I've already released Crying, Brutus, and My Terms. If you haven't heard those songs, please go and give them a listen. Please go check out the music videos and leave a comment. I read every single one, and I really, really appreciate it. And don't forget to follow me on Spotify as well. I'm really, really hoping I can get my monthly listeners up to 100,000 monthly listeners by the end of the year. That's my goal, that's my dream. I'm currently on around like 85 to 90,000 monthly listeners. It kind of fluctuates between them. So if you do just want to follow me on Spotify, if you just play one song, give one song a go. If you're not like a massive lover of my music already, give it a shot. I would really appreciate it. There are links to where you can pre-save the album. I also have brand new merch available where you can pre-order a limited edition green vinyl of the album. There's also standard version available as well. There's CDs available. For the first time ever, I'm selling sweatpants, which is a dream of mine, realize. I'm probably not gonna wear anything else. There are some really, really cool looking shirts as well. This is merch I've never had before. I've never had such like cool designs. You know, you get a lot of artists who just sort of, you know, give you the option of like, oh, would you like this on black or white? So I wanted to create something a little bit different. I'm really, really proud of it all. So if you wanted to pre-order the album in a physical form, or if you just want to get some sweatpants, then you can. The link's down below, but it's also just emmablackeryshop.com. It's all there for you. And the other announcement, because this is why I haven't been uploading. There's been a lot to manage, okay? I'm going back on tour because we're touring again. We can start talking about venues again. This is my UK tour at the moment. It's Manchester, Birmingham, and London. We're looking at trying to add some more dates for later on next year, but as it stands, those 3 dates are February 2022. My special guest for the tour is Bronnie. I've loved Bronnie and her music for so long. She's amazing. She's gonna be coming along and opening the show. I'm coming back to Islington Academy in London. I'm coming back to the room that I've played in Birmingham before, which I absolutely love, and also living here now means that I don't have to travel very far. Oh, as it stands, I can't tour outside the UK at the moment. There's various reasons for that. Number one, the current situation we're in. Number two, it's very, very costly and very difficult to plan a tour outside of your home country. I would love to do it one day, but for everyone saying, please tour the US, please tour Australia, I really, really want to. I really, really want to come to you, but I have to be able to make it happen. But if you can make it to one of these dates, I would love to see you there. VIP is already in really, really high demand. I can't wait to meet all you guys again. It's all going really, really well. I'm in a really, really good place right now. Essentially, when it came to doing a second album, ever since I started writing my first album, I had this like fear, almost like a trepidation of doing a second album, because there's always so much put on a debut album. It's the thing that then defines you for a very, very long time as an artist. Second albums, there's so much pressure to not stay the same, but not go too far the other way. And there's always like a reaction of like, oh, this is so different to your first. And you know, it's been scary, but I knew that I had to kind of not let my debut album be my only album, and I wanted to show that I'm still so dedicated to making music despite all of the things in the music industry that I've experienced. You know, music is my main love in life. I love it so much, and I want to show everybody what I've been up to and how I've been feeling. This is how I get my feelings out the best. So this album contains the best songs I've ever written, in my opinion anyway, and I really hope you all love it. Didn't even tell you when it's out. It's August 27th. Oh, honestly, it's been a whirlwind of a couple of weeks, honestly. There are other things behind the scenes that I've achieved, which I want to sort of dedicate to a separate video. Some of my biggest goals in music have been realized recently, and to be able to experience these things and achieve these goals while I'm at the most in control that I've ever been of my career, you know, taking that leap and, you know, bringing back control over so many decisions in my career has been so rewarding. It's been so difficult at times, but it's been so rewarding knowing that I'm steering this ship and, you know, the results are really coming through. So again, I'm sorry I've been gone for so long, but it's been really, really exciting. If you've been watching my channel for quite a while and you've always sort of glossed over my music, or you haven't really given it a chance because you think you're not gonna like it, or whatever reasons you may have for, you know, maybe you think, you know, YouTubers doing music, or whatever, I would say that now is a really, really good time to give it a go. You know, yeah, I would really appreciate it. Music is so subjective for everyone. I know that not everyone is gonna love what I do, but I take so much pride in what I've created, and I hope you'll all join me in the excitement. August 27th, nearly 3 years to the day since my debut album. I'm now here in a much better position, a much happier place, in so much more control. I'm about to release my sophomore album, the dreaded second album. I'll leave links to all of the music videos that I've done for this album campaign down below. please do give them a watch. But I'm gonna go and calm down a bit now. But thank you so much for watching. And until next time, guys, my green and black stripy jumper and I shall catch you later. If you don't get the black and green stripy jumper thing, I've been wearing it a lot, and people are noticing. I will not stop. We will not quit. This is the jumper era. I should sell jumpers. Catch you later.